Hello guys, I'm Azhar, and in this video I will teach you radio buttons in Python. So radio buttons are the buttons in which we can select only one option. We cannot select multiple options and radio buttons. So to select only one option we use radio buttons. So to make a radio button we use a class called radio button, and what we will do, we will place it in the root window. And after that I will write the text, and it will be, for example, radio button 1, right? And in radio button we have another attribute called value. So value can be an integer or it can be a string. So for example, in this case I'm setting it to an integer 1, and after this I will pack it. Right, so I will make 3 radio buttons here. This is radio button 2 and this is radio button 3. Its values are 2 and 3. So each of the radio button will have a specific value. So let's run this. So here you can see we have 3 radio buttons. We can select only one. We cannot select 2 or 3 at a time. So these are radio buttons. So now let's try an example. What will I do? I will make a label here, and label will be in root window, and after that I will write the text, and it will be choose your favorite car, right? And after that I will pack it, right? And in the radio buttons I will write some options. For example, the first one is Mercedes, the second one is BMW, the third one Audi, right? And after that I will write, for example, Ford and Toyota, and after that Honda, right? So what we have in this, we have a label, and after that we have some options here in the form of radio buttons. So let's change their values. This is 4, this is 5, and this is 6. So let's run this. So here, as you can see, we have label, choose your favorite car, and after that we have some options here in the form of radio buttons. And this we can select only one option. We cannot select multiple options because these are radio buttons. So here we have all the radio buttons like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, Ford, Toyota and Honda. So now let's try something else. What we have to do, how will we recognize that the user have selected a option in which the text was BMW, or it was Mercedes option or Ford option? So for that we will make a variable here, and the variable name will be value of radio button, and it will be from integer variable, right? And here we will make another, we will add another attribute called variable. So what will this variable do? This variable will store this value in a variable which we will specify here. In our case it is value of radio button, right? So this variable will put this value 1 and a variable name value of radio button. So let's do it for all. I'll copy it and I will paste it in each line. Right? So the value of radio button will contain the value of that radio button which the user will select. So now let's for example make a button here. I will call it button 1 and it will be from class button. I'll place it in the root window. The text will be show radio button value, right? And after that the command will be a function called show radio button value, right? I will pack it, right? So let's define the function here. For this I will use the keyword def and the name of function show radio button value, right? And here what will I do? I will print the value of that radio button which the user will select. So here I will print value of radio button dot get, as it is from integer variable class. So let's try this. The printed value will be here in this console window. So let's select BMW and press this button. So here 2 is printed. Now let's select Toyota and as you can see it has printed 5. It can be a string. For example, I am setting here Mercedes, right? Here BMW and here Audi and here Ford, here Toyota and here Honda. But in this case it will not be from integer variable class, it will be from string variable class here. Right, so now let's run this. Here if I select Toyota here, it will print Toyota here. If I select Honda, it will print Honda here. If I select Mercedes, it will print Mercedes here. So it was all about radio buttons. I hope that you will have liked this video. If you like this, so hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thank you.